Okay, welcome world and students in Casa Grande, California, Nevada partners, etc. We've come to bury Caesar, not to praise him. Okay, actually, oh yeah, next month is the Ides of March. Okay, so today what we're going to focus on, everyone, is Chrome. We're going to take a special little detour here. We have a lot of people who don't know how to use Chrome, and their machines are probably not properly configured for Chrome. So we're going to go through Chrome today. I just need to test something here.
Good morning, Ed.
Morning, Dennis. How are you today?
Fine, yourself?
Doing well. Happy to be here. And as somebody told me the other day, this is the best day of my life, of his life, because it's the only day of his life. All of the other days are gone. And tomorrow hasn't occurred yet. So we're going to take a detour today. We're going to do Chrome because a lot of people don't know how to do Chrome, and we have a new campus that opened up, and we're not quite sure that the machines were properly configured for people with Chrome. So we're going to step through Chrome, and on the simplest level, like a lot of the Google apps, there is the out-of-the-box version of Chrome that works like Internet Explorer. You just push on the green, red, and yellow and blue circle at the bottom of your screen on the taskbar, and it launches Chrome. However, Chrome is designed to be customized. And I'm going to switch over to my screen for a second. I'm going to share my screen. Okay, so you see the Larson event today, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to open a new tab. So Chrome is designed to be customized fully, and you can have multiple users on Chrome. You can have multiple users on Chrome at the same time, and each of those users can have a customized version. Now that means, yeah, yes.
Only two of the 5 students here have this page up. The Google.
Okay, well, what is up on their screens?
I got it. Wait.
Okay. Okay. So just leave it at this screen for a second, because we'll get to it. But what I want to explain is everything in Google is customizable to you, but you have to log into Chrome to customize it.
Okay.
You have to log into Chrome. Now, an important note, so the good news is once you customize Chrome, you go onto the internet anywhere in the world on Chrome, you sign in on Chrome, and all of your customizations show up. Your work customizations, your personal customizations, everything shows up on Chrome once you have signed in and start customizing it. Now the danger is if you do not sign out, the next person that comes along and makes a change, it will affect what you see on your customized screen. So it's very important, if you use a public machine or a machine that somebody's going to use after you, you sign out of Chrome. Signing out of Chrome does not mean logging off of Gmail or Calendar or Drive or anything else. It's a separate thing. So with the machines we have here at Larson, there's first of all the Windows password to log on to the computer, right? Everybody has that. That's a thing that should not be shared. Do not share your your Windows, your PC password on the machine that you have. That's grounds for immediate dismissal from the school. That's like giving somebody your social security number. Do not do it. There's no exceptions to that. Okay, so that's the first thing you have to sign in. The next thing, when you log on, when you push the Chrome button, what I have mine set up is I don't remember, I have my machine set up, do not store, do not save this password. So every time when I log on at the beginning of the day, I push the Chrome button and it pops up and it asks me to sign in. That's not signing into Gmail, that's not signing into Drive, that's signing into Chrome. Now most people have the bad habit of they're just too lazy and they push, when a window pops up in Windows, once you enter it once, a window pops up and says, do you want Chrome to remember this? And most people say, yeah, sure. Go ahead, remember it. That's a bad habit to get into. A best practices thing is you do not have Chrome remember your password. Okay, because the next person that comes along, your password was remembered, so as soon as they log on, bam, they now have access to all of your stuff. Google is very, very safe and secure. They spend millions or hundreds of millions of dollars a year making sure Google is safe and secure. And if it wasn't safe and secure, guess what? Google wouldn't be around as a company because nobody would use it. They'd be dead tomorrow. They'd be out of business tomorrow.
One question for you. I'm sorry.
Okay.
¿Dónde es la office por la ciudadanía?
It's the first trailer here.
Oh,
okay.
thank you. Sorry.
All right. So we had some guests here. Google is very safe and secure, but if you don't have your password safe and secure, you have no security. It's just like anything else. You have a lock on your door. If you don't lock the door, you can't blame anybody for coming in your house. If you don't lock your car, if you leave the keys in the ignition, you shouldn't be surprised, and you can't complain about the company that made the car that somebody stole your car because you did something stupid. So checking any box that tells Chrome to remember your password is just a bad idea, and it's a bad habit to get into. If you do it, you're responsible for the consequences. Okay, so having said that, here's the things that can be customized. I'm going to show you how to sign in, but first I'm going to show you what can be customized. Google calls this box here at the top the Omni bar. It used to be called the URL bar or the search bar. Google calls it the Omni bar. You can do anything from there. You can put in mathematical things, 5 plus 5, and it shows up and it tells you the answer. You can ask questions. Okay, what is the date today? And it'll tell you. Okay, so you can customize, or the URL bar is now more than that. It's an Omni bar. Okay, right below that, this is the Bookmarks bar. You can customize the Bookmarks bar. In fact, some of you might have Bookmarks bars that have stuff on them. That means somebody else is already signed in on that account. We're going to go through that in a second. Over here to the right of the Omni bar are things that are called what? Phyllis. What are the things to the right of the Omni bar called?
Extension.
Extensions. These are extensions. These are also customized. If you have extensions, it's probably because you're signed in as someone else. And then lastly, what can be customized is over here on the left side of your Bookmarks bar, there should be one called Apps. That does come with Chrome. And all of these things here are called what? Apps. Okay? These are called apps. The apps also are customized for you. So you can have a lot of apps stored and running in your flavor of your customized version of Chrome. That's customizable. Also, and then you can have multiple users, which I said before, and that's up here to the right of the tabs. You can have different users on Chrome. So you could have your personal Chrome, and your professional Chrome running at the same time. If you're an attorney and you do pro bono work for some organization, you would have two different persons on here, and you just switch back and forth. And so you would have one set of saved bookmarks for you as a professional attorney, another set for the organization that you're a member of. So really, really, really powerful stuff. This makes it easy for you to be more productive in business. Okay? So now we're going to go in and customize Chrome for ourselves. On your screen in the upper right, below the X that's in a red bar, are 3 parallel lines. Click on that. And John, let me know when everybody has done that. You should be, I don't know if you can see it on my screen, but there's a window pops up and it says New Tab, New Window, Incognito, History, Downloads, Bookmarks, Zoom, Print, Find. Has a bunch of things on it. What we want to make sure, first of all, is click to the right on Bookmarks, and then over on the left, make sure that it says Show Bookmarks Bar. Make sure that is checked. Okay, you want to be able to see the Bookmarks bar. Then the next thing to do is click into Settings, and John, let me know when everybody has their settings page up that looks like this. You have to click on Settings, click on the 3 parallel lines, then click on Settings. Dennis, has everybody got it in California? Speaking in tongues.
Okay, everybody across Grande.
Good. Okay, now, the next thing you should see right up here, it says Sign In. We're going to do 2 steps first. There are some people might not be signed in already. Some people might be signed in as somebody else's name right here. So what I want you to do is click on, if you have somebody else's name, click on Disconnect Your Google Account. And everybody here should do it too, just so we get in practice. So disconnect your Google account. Okay, now for people here, don't do the next step. Okay. Don't do the next step. Okay, so John, has everybody clicked on disconnect?
Well, a couple of them are themselves already.
Okay, well, we're going to disconnect anyway.
Okay.
Doesn't hurt. I'm going to disconnect from here. So now, the next thing to do is check the box that says also clear your history, bookmark settings, and other Chrome data stored on the device. But not here.
Don't do it? No.
Yeah. Okay? So check that box. And then click disconnect account.
Do we do that at the end of the day? When we're logging out?
Well, what you would want to do is on your eraser. Do you run eraser?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to check clear save passwords. So tomorrow when you log on, it's going to ask you for your password, right, to sign in.
Yeah.
And when you sign in, but when that box pops down and says remember password, you click never. And then you don't have to worry about it. And on your eraser, you can check that thing that just says, as a backup, you can check that box. Okay, so everybody should now be at a page that looks like this, settings, sign in.
I have an update.
Huh?
I have an update.
What does that mean?
I have 3 people that are on the team that you're on now. And two people are on a team that says sign in to the person.
Okay, well, so here's the sign-in page. So my hunch is that they clicked on sign in. They disconnected. Okay. Okay, so the next thing to do is to sign in. See, I remember when we have a pair of speakers, Phyllis.
Those two little ones.
And we had the volume turned off on there.
I'll find them.
Okay. Okay, so I don't know if you can hear me in California, but something, I mean, somewhere we've got our feedback loop going again. So, okay. So now sign in with your email. Okay. I'm going to have to mute somebody here. Dennis, I'm going to mute you temporarily. All right. So everybody now should be at this page, and you should see that you are signed in on Google. Okay, now let's, just for the moment, close. I don't know if anybody can hear me. Okay, for the moment, now let's just close this down. And you should be at a page that looks like this. So what I want you to do is click on Apps and go to Gmail. And you might have to sign into your Gmail. Okay, John, let's see, can you unmute your microphone, John?
Can you hear me now?
Yes. Okay, good. Okay, now is everybody in Gmail?
Get a lot of no.
Okay, could you hear me what I was saying 2 minutes ago about sign into Gmail?
We did hear you, but people were on different days.
Okay, so that's a problem. This doesn't work if people decide instead of following instructions, they're going to go off in this other direction and then say, I don't know what's going on. So, John, just go step by step and tell me what's on other people's screens, please.
I have three people on the settings page that you had up.
Okay, so as I said, close that tab, close the settings tab. Okay, now, John, what you might have to do is make sure that on the settings page, it shows signed in as, and it has their sign-in information on there. If they are not, if it doesn't have their proper sign-in, and it should start LTC CG dot their name dot a date.
Well, that we didn't check that before we exited. So now we'll have to.
Well, we shouldn't have to check it, but since some people aren't able to get into Gmail, we got to find out where they went off the track. Because I can assure you, if one person can do it, everybody there can do it. Okay? The internet is not, Google doesn't say we don't like you, but it's, you have to do things exactly right. This is kind of like, this isn't like hand grenades and horseshoes. You can't be close. You have to do it exactly right. And I guess I should have said that in the beginning. You have to follow instructions exactly right. And, you know, we're all learning to do this, so it's perfectly okay. The second you fall behind is to say to the person next to you, or to say to, at Casa Grande, say to John or Dennis or me, hold it, I'm not doing something right.
Okay, so everybody's on the settings page. Two
Okay.
people have their emails up there, the other three have, I mean, as far as who's signed on.
Okay, if some people don't have their correct sign-in information box, if their correct sign-in information, if it says signed in as and it's not them, then they need to disconnect and re-sign in. Okay, so that means you need to know exactly what your email is, ltccg.yourname. A particular number at gmail.com and your proper password. Okay, now, I'm not sure where Phyllis went.
She's looking for the speakers directly.
Oh, okay. But the everybody's email should be working. Sometimes there's a typo. Sometimes we send you a typo, you know, the email isn't right. Sometimes we do that. But we should have discovered that by now. That was something that should have come up on Monday or last week. So how many people, John, how many people where it says sign in, it does not have their correct information?
3. It doesn't have any information either. It just has no information.
It says sign in as and nobody's name is there?
Right. It says sign in to Bookmarks.
Okay, does it say sign in to Chrome? Does it look like that?
Yes, there is a box.
Okay, so they need to check that box.
Okay.
Click on the box, and when the new box opens up, can you see that new box on the screen? Okay, you need to put in your email and password. And it can't be almost right. LTC dot, or LTC, whatever your password is. But yours should all start with LTCCG. You don't need to put in the g@gmail.com. So Phyllis, some people aren't able to sign in. So could you pull up the email account for Casa Grande and the passwords? Larson. Your email and your password. Okay.
Okay,
All right?
now I signed it, but now this is that.
That's add a person.
Now, would our password be this one that came with our email, or is it
Yes.
the word that opened our computer?
No, this is your password.
Okay.
That's what you put, okay, guys.
Okay, everybody has the sign-in box up, and everybody's signing in to their Gmail accounts.
You got this thing popped up when you did it?
This is the first thing that popped up, so I go from there. Alright, type it in, and it said,
They got it.
alright.
See now you're up there. Alright. Did we lose him totally?
Okay, so that's signed into Chrome.
Okay, got it.
Okay, got
What
it.
is this shit?
No, but at least, are you signed in as you?
Yeah, and then this popped up.
Yeah.
That'd be okay for now. Yeah, we'll just leave that for the moment.
Dude.
Okay, so we want you back there.
Okay, John, how's everybody doing?
You got the computer set up.
Okay, John, has everybody got their, who doesn't have their sign in correctly yet, John?
I think everybody is signed in, but some of them have different things popped up after that. So-
Well, that might be because there's extensions and it's hard, when you say popped up, you need to say what it is, because I just can't help.
Well, on one person's, it has add a person, choose a name, and there's a box with a bunch of faces and things on it.
Oh, you just choose
Okay, that's what happens for everyone when you sign in. So again, I disconnect and then I sign in, a box pops up, I sign in,
When it did, I just chose.
So now do we choose like go incognito or something like that?
no, you don't.
Okay.
So once you are signed in, this is the first thing that's going to pop up. Can you see this on my screen?
No.
Okay. So a box pops up that says you're now signed into Chrome. You push OK, got it. You
Okay.
don't switch people, you don't go incognito, you don't do anything, you don't click settings, you click OK, got it.
Okay, we did that.
Okay, now you close the settings tab. You put the pointer over the tab that says settings and you click on the X. Okay? Now, that might have knocked you out of Chrome. That's okay. If you have nothing on your screen, if you're back to your desktop, go to the bottom and relaunch Chrome. If you're in Chrome, go to Gmail. Click on the Gmail. And a way to do that is you click on the Apps button over here on the left side of the screen. So I'll demonstrate that. So if you have a tab open, you click over here on the left where it says Apps.
Everybody got that?
Okay? And when you click on Apps, maybe there's something in there, maybe there's nothing in there. Let's say there's nothing in there. Let's say you open a new tab, you click on Apps, and it looks like this. You have nothing. In the search bar, just type Gmail.
Just stay with the program.
And then click on Google Gmail.
Stay where you're at.
Okay? And you might have to,
Okay,
yeah,
everybody here got the padlock, red padlock with an X on it that says your connection is not private.
that's okay.
Oh, that's okay.
So there's a little thing in faint writing It says something like continue anyway or something like that. See if you can continue.
Continue anyway. See that anywhere, anybody?
No.
Next to the red thing at the bottom. Or share information. There's something else on there.
Report details of possible security incidents.
What else does it say?
Net air cert authority invalid. And then advanced and reload.
Okay. Hit advanced.
And it's a high advanced.
Hide advanced, yeah.
Oh, hide advanced.
Yeah,
What
so
else does it say besides reload?
there's a box on the right in blue, it says reload, the left says hide and advanced. And it just goes back and forth between those two, hide or hide advanced.
Does it say hide advanced or hide and advanced? Is it two choices?
Yeah, two choices. One says hide, and when you click hide, then it comes up and says hide